While I was scrolling the internet, I came across this shocking piece of news about Switzerland. The European country is violating its own sanctions on Russia to trade with Russia. Hi and welcome, you're watching India's World. We discuss geopolitics here. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more interesting videos. Okay, for those who don't know, Switzerland is called the gold hub of the world. It refines approximately 70% of the gold sold in the whole world. You see, gold is like fuel to the Swiss economy. So, to keep its economy up and running, the Swiss government is sneakily embracing strong trade ties with Russia. See, whether you like it or not, Russia has a lot of gold. Last year, Russia exported gold worth 18.7 billion US dollars, making it the fourth largest exporter in the world. In February this year, when the Russia-Ukraine war broke out, EU reacted with imposing sanctions on the Russian economy. Now, Russian gold was up for grabs for the hungry Swiss gold market, and that was exactly what happened. Swiss custom data shows that trade between Switzerland and Russia has grown manifolds since the war began. Swiss exports to Russia rose by 19%, while imports increased by a whopping 54%. The sizable increase in imports is dominated by gold, which is, by the way, subject to specific Swiss sanctions, at least on paper. In November, 6.4 tons of gold worth $370 million arrived from Russia, which was then snapped up by a mysterious buyer in Switzerland. It is believed that much Russian gold entered Switzerland via third countries such as UAE, which makes it harder to police. Switzerland has traditionally been a neutral country, and it has more or less stuck to that policy during the Ukraine crisis. It joined EU's sanction rally against Russia but denied sending any military aid to Ukraine. In May, the country angered EU and Ukraine after unfreezing Russian assets worth $6.33 billion, which were seized after Russia invaded Ukraine. Swiss officials were of the view that they don't have valid grounds to seize the Russian assets. Following this development, a US government backed think tank went on to say that Switzerland was a leading enabler of Russian dictator Vladimir Putin and his cronies, who were using Swiss secrecy laws to hide and protect the proceeds of their crimes. US may not like it, EU may not like it, Ukraine may not like it, but Russia is important to the Swiss economy in many ways. 80% of Russian oil is traded in Switzerland, which generates around 45,000 jobs in the country. The Swiss-based Nord Stream 2 company has already gone bankrupt, which means a loss of billions of dollars in revenue to the Swiss government. Russia is also an important importer of Swiss luxury watches. Every year, high-class, rich, elite Russians visit Switzerland and contribute to the Swiss tourism sector. As mentioned earlier, Russia is also a major supplier of gold to Switzerland. So the Swiss plan is as clear as day. It will remain neutral, it will keep trading with Russia, and it will keep prioritizing its own interests above all, above US, above EU, and above Ukraine. Last week, Switzerland even declined to become a part of the European Union, citing that it will limit the negotiating capability of the country. Good riddance, a nice play by the Swiss government.
India's World, telling the right side of the story.